to ensure that the brothers of the old Pakistani family can buy a set of kitchen knives with high value for money. This small workshop in Peshawar, Pakistan, decided to use discarded giant blades to make these knives. Although the entire process is done by hand, the resulting knives are affordable, selling for only 200 rupees each. This bundle of unassuming saw blades is the raw material for making kitchen knives. Although these blades are scrapped, the teeth are still very sharp. It's a painless work. The person quickly unfolded it and placed it under the master's saw blade. The master then used the line on the back of the saw blade as a guide to frantically cut the saw blade, blasting it into strips of uniform length to ensure that each kitchen knife met the same specifications. Once the cutting was complete, in order to speed up the knife-making process, the master also trimmed the shape and outline of the knife directly on the blasted blade. This step seems simple, but it didn't require 30 or 50 years of experience. This step is difficult to achieve, but the master's efficiency is remarkable. In just 10 minutes, he's cut out dozens of knife blanks. To increase the hardness of the knives, the blanks need to be under intense heat. The furnace reaches temperatures exceeding 1,000 degrees, scorching the knife blanks to a brilliant red. Once heated, they are removed from the furnace and quickly sintered. Quickly place the knife in brittle oil for brittle annealing. The rapid cooling locks in the high-temperature metal structure. This way, even if you smash garlic, the brittle knife won't. The rapidly rotating sandpaper on the polisher not only thoroughly removes oil and impurities from the surface, but also gradually makes the surface smooth and shiny, bright. After polishing both sides, the knife's precision is still far from ideal, so it needs further fine-tuning until the blade is glossy. After being polished by Master Dulong, the blade now has a gleaming finish. Of course, the blade is perfectly fine for smashing garlic, but the thickness of the blade at this point makes it easy to bend. Therefore, a metal plate is used at the top of the knife to prevent it from breaking. To reinforce the blade, a bent sheet of metal is punched onto the blade's back. This metal reinforcement greatly enhances the knife's bending strength and durability. A small hole is then punched into the blade's back. An anchor is then installed in the hole and hammered flat. With this anchor, the handle can be attached to the knife. Installing the handle is also extremely simple. Simply insert the blade into the groove. Then, a power drill is used to drill several small holes in the handle. Once the holes are drilled, the anchors can be inserted into the holes and hammered down with a hammer. The handle is now finished. The master then uses a grinder to polish and correct the handle. Grinding removes burrs from the handle and gives it a rounded shape, improving both the knife's aesthetics and usability. After the master's continuous polishing, the knife handle becomes incredibly smooth, and now it's time to sharpen it. After this, varnish not only protects the handle from wear and stains from daily use, but also makes the handle's texture more distinct and beautiful. Once the clear varnish is dry, it will become a beautiful, shiny object. After that, they can be packaged and sold. Making kitchen knives like these using saw blades is simple and quick, and they can be made in a variety of shapes. Their aesthetics rival those of products from major foreign manufacturers.